we have finished off our lecture on Monday. So today just need to look at your answer for the final tutorial and also for your final presentation. Mm. Oh yeah. Do you all see? Oh, tomorrow do you all still have any class?
Yeah.
Morning, afternoon, is it?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I remember on Monday, Noel, you asked me about the introduction to cybersecurity, right?
Yeah.
The deadline has been extended,
So when?
the deadline to register.
Oh. Yeah, I received the email already.
In case you all are interested, I think my the year one DFT, a few of them they have completed theirs. Let me show you. And I also share this in the stream. Okay, so this is the good news. To register
Mm. 5 p.m. Ka?
5 p.m. Yes. Have to register last at 5 p.m. and you have until 26 April 5 p.m. to complete everything. 26 is on the Monday. No, Tuesday. Monday 26. So there are 4 quizzes. Answer the course feedback, then you can do the final exam lah. I think I've already shown you the digital badge, right?
Yeah.
Sudah kan? So just information in case you are interested. Okay, so let me see. For today, let's finish off our syllabus by doing the last quizzes. Okay, this one covers the cases in STLC. Okay, so let me share the link with you all, and then let me see any submission. This one is salah. You already check Noel's answer. Okay. For tutorial, let's see. We are left with the final tutorial. Oh, Vera belum jawab nih.
Yeah. I forgot to.
Yeah, don't worry, I will give you time. This one, this is the tutorial. Okay, and then what else? Oh, the past year question. Past year question. On Monday, you have answered this one. So I've checked the answers. Okay, so this one should be PK and foreign key at the same time. So underline asterisk. Oh, Ferris sudah jawab. Okay, later I will check. Why empty? Draw an entity relation. Oh, the boxes only. Okay. Later I will check this.
Yeah, about that kan. It says no need the what else what it says in the question I think it said no need the many-to-many relationship. Is it?
No need many to many. Normally, no, it is Java. This one is the exam question. Let me find the exam question. Mm, oh, yours is this one.
Yeah,
Okay.
that one they say you are not
Oh, you are
required.
not required. Yeah. So you can show a many to many. So for this one, let us check. Okay. So I'll check Ferris answer later. And then this one answers by Kelvin already checked. Okay, performance test. I add in the my comments here. And then I mentioned D, no need to answer. But then when I check, in fact, it's referring to the final slides in our chapter. That is, what are the common problems faced during the system development. When I saw this from scratch, I thought it was referring to the bespoke system, which we didn't cover in our system design phase. So these are some of the 3 potential problems. In fact, there are many more. Okay. And then for Noel's answer, you can refer to our notes, this one. So based on your explanation, I can see that analyze the gap, that one should be analyze the training needs. Okay, suitable method of training must be chosen. So that one is here lah. So meaning you have 2 correct answers. Okay, all these are from your, you can refer to your notes. B, reasons for using instructor-based training. So I've rephrased according to what we have in the notes. It means because our trainer, they know how to conduct the training, therefore he can tailor the user's needs based on the user's needs, and then can easily follow up. This is where if the training is quite complicated, then we should get our own instructor, whether it's in-house or external trainer. Okay, and then they can directly ask the trainer. So this one is a trainer can be regarded as consultant for questions. Okay, these are the answers from the marking scheme. So I can see I can still give you marks, Noel. And then to reduce maintenance costs, direct from the notes. Decomposition of the program means modularity. And then the 3 main content of a user manual. Title page is not that important. FAQ, I agree. Step by step, I also agree. So the answers from the marking schemes are shared here lah. Okay. Normally we have the glossary at the end. This is mentioned in our notes. We'll show error messages and what's the solution. Step by step guide should be the tutorials. Okay, and then don't forget in the user manual, it must start first by explaining the system itself, the functionality of the system, right? So I believe for your visual programming, if you develop an application, you should have this user manual. Okay, Farah has done this. Okay, I have yet checked your answer, so later on I will check lah. Right, and then
Okay.
then there's one more 2018. Okay, let me go to the 2018. Noel has already answered this. Okay, question 1, Noel already answered. Farah, much more easy if you draw like this, kan? Because
Yeah.
just now you show that notation, then the bottom section will be empty, kan?
Yeah.
Mm.
In
Okay,
the
Farah.
in the exam, do we use handwriting or do we type?
I accept both.
Okay.
But then make sure your drawing is clear, you capture and then you crop it properly. Make sure masuk dalam the answer where you should place in your answer lah. And then Farah, Kelvin, you can continue later. Okay. Because I want you all to do the quizzes first. Okay. Quizzes. Okay, let me get the code for you. I prepared this much earlier for the first chapter, but I was thinking I better get you all to do this towards the end. So I'll give you the classic method. I'll copy the link for you. Okay, assign. Okay. All right, so I'll click start, yeah. Enjoy.
Okay.
Okay, I was disconnected just now. Okay, waiting for Farron. Okay.
Done.
Okay, it seems that my Celcom and my DG, there's a bit of problem. Let's see. Where was I? Right, 70% accuracy, not bad. Okay, let's see. Oh, Kelvin got the highest mark. Okay, toughest question number 2. Oh, semua salah. Assess whether the new system is viable. Whether the new system is viable or feasible. That is preliminary investigation. Preliminary investigation is in system planning. Okay, it's in system planning. So system analysis is wrong. So I will type here in the chat box. System planning is where we do the preliminary investigation. Okay, preliminary investigation is also known as the feasibility study. We want to know whether the proposed system is feasible or not. Is it viable before we go to the next phase, which is system analysis. Okay. Oh, I forgot to record. Let me record first. Okay, and system analysis is where you're doing requirements analysis. Okay, requirements analysis. This is a detailed analysis. Normally, we don't want to go to a detailed analysis if the system is not feasible. All right, so system analysis is not feasible. If the system is not feasible, then there's no need for us to proceed to the second phase. Right, and then what else? Longest question, question number 2 also. All right, interesting fact. Or 3 question, less than 40% Okay, question number 3. Create a blueprint for system development. This is in system design. So the blueprint for the system development is what we call as a SDS, system design specification, SDS, system design specification, that includes the user interface design, report design, user interface design, procedural design, everything. Okay, means it will be used for development of the system in the next phase. All right. If we don't have this blueprint, okay, if we don't have the system design specification, we cannot move on to the system development phase. Okay, and then here, the output of which system is SRS. Answer is system analysis. All right, let me go back to here. So you can see that system analysis is where we perform detailed analysis. We perform the fact gathering. We want to know what's the user requirements. Therefore, the output is SRD or SRS. Okay, system requirements document or system requirement specification. You need to memorize this. Okay, what else? Ensure system is always in acceptable operational condition. This is the last phase, which is system operation and maintenance. Implementation is where we conduct the training, we do the system installation, file conversion, and then to get ready for the system to be used. Okay, means before the system is operational, we also do the system conversion during the system implementation. Okay, and any more? Okay, question number 9. The output for which phase is a completed system development. Okay, after system development, you have a completed system, but it is not yet implemented lah. So the output for system implementation is the complete, not the completed, the operational system ready for the final phase. Okay, let's see. Any questions so far from the quizzes today?
No, Pamela.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so I think I can exit from here. And then I think I need to show something. So you need to know the what we have covered in chapter 1. Chapter 1. The overview of the SDLC. I took it from the last part of the notes. This one. So you must memorize this diagram. What's the output or deliverable? See, the output for the system development is the completed system. After system development is system implementation. The output is operational system. So this is SRS, SDS, the blueprint that is used for the system development. Okay, and this is for system planning phase. This is a system analysis phase. This is system design. This is system development, system implementation. You can see we perform training, conversion, and then the changeover. And this is the final phase, system operation and maintenance. But then if you remember your test, I think it also included the basics of IS also lah. Okay. Now, Let me give you around, let's say 10 minutes. Okay, 10 minutes to complete. Okay, I give you 10 minutes to complete the question, tutorial, and also the past year question.
Okay.
Okay, I'll be back. Okay. I'm not sure whether you can hear me clearly. Seems that my internet is cutting. But I'll start with the 2019 exam first. So this one is wrong notation. Okay. So you need to use cardinality lah. So you need to use show the cardinality. Here customer can place the sales order. It can be 0 sales order or many, and then the sales order is placed by exactly one customer. All right. Sales order comes from a customer. A customer can give 0 or many. So minimum is 0, maximum is many. Okay, so that's the first one. Okay, customer sales order, minimum 1, maximum 1, and then minimum 0, maximum many. Okay, next, with the sale order, the warehouse may carry out many partial deliveries to its customer. A delivery may also come from at least one sales order. Okay, so it's a many-to-many relationship. No need to resolve this. Okay, during invoicing, okay, an invoice can be produced from at least one delivery, and a delivery refers to only one invoice. Okay, only one invoice. Okay, delivery, invoice, only one invoice. So one and only one. This one is one to many, right? Okay, next, an invoice must be paid in full. No partial payment is allowed. However, one payment may cover many invoices. So here you can see one payment can cover many invoices, but the invoice cannot be matched in partial payment. So this one is one and only one, right? And then for the next question, you need to show using DBDL, list the data attributes for payment and invoice, show the PK and foreign keys. Okay, so for payment, we can have the payment number. So here, payment number should be the PK. Okay, so let me underline this. This is a PK. And then invoice number is the PK. And then notice that in invoice, there's a many-to relationship. So the key from payment will become a foreign key in invoice. So that's why there's a asterisk here. Right. Any question on this, Farah?
In the
There's some.
Hello, testing.
So make sure your microphone and your speakers, they are the same one. Like mine is Realtek audio. If your microphone is different from your speaker, then I think you will hear the echo sound. Oh, but then I'm not using my mic. I mean my headset. I'm not using my headset, so I'm not sure. Perhaps Noel know about this.
I think kan maybe mispresent by Tab just now. I think is it?
Oh yeah, I present using tab.
Oh, I think maybe that's the case lah. Because if I open my mic here, then the audio came from the presentation, so I double my voice.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that's the problem lah
Just
just now.
Okay, so you hear double lah.
Yeah.
So how to solve that? It's easier for me to use the tab just now.
I think now okay already lah.
Because I'm displaying everything.
Yeah.
Let's see. One moment. Let's start with this one. No question, kan?
Yeah, no question.
So the next one is okay. Your question, Farah, how to decide on the programming language? There are more than 3 criteria. One of the criteria is what's the purpose of the programming language, meaning to develop a web application. I don't think you use a C language. perhaps you can use other language. C is normally for the system, software system. Familiarity with the language, okay, and then the performance. As for the pilot changeover, it seems that your explanation is there's important keywords that is missing, and then for your diagram, you need to specify which one is which. Because for a pilot changeover, I see that allow to test the system on a small scale. So we call it as the pilot site or pilot branch. So you need to specify which one is the pilot site. So you can label, okay, this is the pilot branch, okay, means currently only the pilot branch is using the new system and old system, whereas the remaining branches, they are not using the new system yet. Okay, they are only using old system. So once this one is a success, then other branches can be changed or converted into the new system, right? And then question C. Okay, question C asks about, what was it? Why you need to use the pilot changeover? Okay, to use the pilot changeover, you localize the error. When you localize the error means if the new system fails, it only affects the pilot site. So in terms of risk, you reduce the risk, the errors are localized. And then if you compare with a full parallel run, this is much more cheaper because only the pilot branch will be doing the parallel run. At the pilot branch, they will use the old system and the new system at the same time, right? So it's not a full parallel run, okay, much more cheaper. So in fact, if you refer to the notes, there are more points. You can refer to the notes. Let me put that one in. Put notes. And then, okay, next one is for the above scenario, master data needs to be migrated from the old system to the new system. Identify two master files which need to be converted. So they have the savings account using COBOL, okay, and then they want to change from the Sybase to Oracle system. Even the database is different, the DBMS. The OS also need to be changed. Okay, the scale of the implementation, it will affect 400 branches. So I think that's why they use the pilot changeover. So question asked for what are the two master files that need to be converted. So here the customer data and also the saving account data. I mean the files, okay, the customer files and also the saving account. So it's about the savings account and also you need the customer details, means the bank, the account holder lah. Okay, next is what are the two potential problems of data migration? So this one again, you can refer to your notes whereby, okay, also you can refer to your notes here. Okay, technical incompatibility of the two systems, problems of new data fields, and many more. All right, there are many more points available in the notes. Okay, so that's about the exam question. 2019-09. Okay. Let's see whether a tutorial has been answered. Let me set up my monitor first. Much more easier for me to have my second monitor. Right. Oh, it's 2:55 already. For tutorial 13, okay, Vera already answered.
Yeah, but I didn't put the example. I read again. I
Okay.
forgot to read the appropriate examples.
So question number 1 is about explain the terms. What is methodology? There's one slide where the example of methodologies are given. Okay, we have several methodology. Example of methodologies. Okay, this is from your slide. Okay, the structured system analysis and design methodology. This one is the soft, cannot remember soft what already. Soft skill, no, not soft skill. Soft system methodology, I think the Jordan system methodology and so on. Not forgetting the RAD, okay, rapid application development. Lagi apa? I think that's what we covered. The waterfall, the spiral model. Okay, those are examples of methodology. And if you want to really explain what is a methodology, okay, you should refer to this. Because we are covering SDLC, System Development Life Cycle. In our methodology, there are how many phases: planning, analysis, design, development, implementation, and then finally the operation and support. So there are 6 phases. Okay, and then if you refer to the others like SSADM, it focuses on 3 main phases, which is the feasibility study, system analysis, and also the system design. So that's why the name is structured system analysis and design methodology. And then one more RAD, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 phases, but the 2 phases that are run in parallel. Okay, let's see. Where's your notes? See, you need to explain the phases. Okay, here. And then we have SDLC. SDLC is a methodology. And then we look at these are the variants. These are examples of methodology. Okay, this one also. And I've shown you the video on waterfall model, spiral model. Oh, this one is for software package. The structured analysis and design methodology. Right. R&D. So these are the phases for R&D. We have requirements, planning, user design, construction. These are in parallel. Okay, so that it will be rapid, and the final phase is cut over. So you can see that describe the various phases. Okay, so perhaps we can add in our RAD here, easier for you all to remember. Okay, techniques. Okay, techniques are guidelines, correct. Okay, collection of guidelines. These are the guidelines, correct. Okay, and then example, I believe it is in our slide just now. Oh, 3 p.m. already. It's okay. We must finish our tutorial. This is the example of techniques. Okay, and for tools, tools would be the software lah. Okay, should be the software, support, and the packages. So what example do we have? Example of tools. Let's see. There are a lot here. We have the case tools. Okay, case tool. And then we have the drawing tool. We have the DBMS for our database, our project management, software, and so on. Okay, so these are the examples of software support and packages that will help an SA. So is this clear, Farah?
Yeah, clear.
So you need to know what's the difference between methodology, techniques, and tools. Great. Question number 2 by Kelvin. Why not just build a system as long as it's quick and easy? Okay. And then what's the 3 reasons why it is important to use a system development methodologies? Means why do we need these phases in developing software? Okay, let's see. From which part of the notes is this?
I forgot.
No, not in our notes. This one. Reasons for using a methodology.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
They count.
You took it from here, right?
Yeah.
This one is under better development process. Okay, this one is the first one would be better development process. Okay, so this is the first one. Okay, so reason one, better development process. Okay, and then here reason two should be better project. Hey, where's my mouse? Better software product. Better software product. Better software product. And reason three would be standardized process. Better project management and control. Better project management and control. Okay. So you need to explain based on this. These are the three main reasons. So your answer is under this one reason, Kelvin. Okay. So this is from slide chapter 13, slide, I don't know which slide is this. How do I know if this one is in which slide? Cannot see. Okay, let's continue. I think you can do presentation in less than 30 minutes, right? Let's continue with this. Question number 3. One of the main problems commonly encountered by software developers is the long delay in delivery of the software. Identify and describe 4 possible reasons for that. Long delay in delivery. Long delay is one of the software development problem, which is the last part. This one, the common software development delay. Where's the delay? Poor delivery of the system. Why? Due to the increase in the complexity of the software and demand. They are frequently not delivered on time. So we want to know why is it not delivered on time? Why is it not delivered on time? Perhaps number 1, perhaps lack in the project management. Remember, in our methodology, not only we need to know what are the various phases we need to go through, okay, how to do it, and there's a guideline. We also need support too that can improve our productivity, and one of the two is the project management software. So I would say why there's a long delay, perhaps there's a poor project management. Okay, this is in fact analysis I think this is a C4 question, okay? More than analysis, you need to find out why there is a long delay in the delivery of the software. Okay, poor project management. What else? Increase in demand is not in the context because we're talking about that particular software, that software only. Okay, not the other projects done by the same software developer. Okay, this one I accept, not meeting user needs. When you're not meeting the user needs, what happen is frequent changes. Okay, frequent changes to the users' requirement. So because of this problem, they are doing frequent changes. These frequent changes leads to delay in the delivery. So I think this one should be clear enough. And then this one is the project management is not being managed properly, then delay in the delivery of the software. This one no lah. Okay, this one is no. I agree with this one. That one refers to system development methodology. Okay. Central chapter is about development methodology, system development methodology. Okay. Use is not suitable for that particular project. But if say the project must be completed in 3 months, you should not use SDLC, the traditional model. You should go for RAD. If you go for RAD, notice that even for the diagram, yeah, this one is done very quickly. You design and then get the user feedback. All right, you do the prototype, continue with the prototype. Okay, and then this one will be ongoing very fast, right? So if it's within a short time, then you should use RAD rather than you use if you use SSADM. It really emphasizes on the feasibility, the analysis phase, and also the design phase. Okay, it's very bureaucratic. So when it's very bureaucratic, you need to like really have a very complete documentation. That's where you need the end product within 3 months. You end up delivering the software in a much later time. So another reason for delay in delivering the software. Okay. Okay, methodology use is not suitable. Any question on this? I think that's it for our tutorial. Tutorial 13.
No question.
No.
Okay. One more, right? The 2018-09.
Yeah.
Okay, 2018-09 sudah buat kah?
Yeah, the question too.
Oh, okay. Let me go and check. I want to be careful with this, with our revision, because if you take a look at our course specification, your exam, okay, will be tested. Look at the level C4, okay, C4, higher, much higher. You need to illustrate the concept, the techniques, used in various stages of system development life cycle. Let me show you. Bloom's taxonomy, C4. Okay, find the easiest one. So this is a C1. Just recall, like list the 4 steps of what? Understand. Normally, the keyword is explain. What does how does pilot changeover work? For remember, it's like a define methodology. So word like define, okay, those are recalling. You can only explain if you can understand the concept. Apply means you have learned about how to draw a diagram, and then in the assessment question, you're given a paragraph of scenario, and you need to be able to draw the diagram based on the given scenario. Means you apply what you have learned. Okay, you already have the know-how, so you apply. But if you refer here, your exam is C4, all right, C4. Various stages of system development life cycle. Remember, we covered starting from system planning up until system operation. There are a lot of techniques. There are a lot of what do we call that, tools or models that we have covered, like fact-finding methods, fact recording methods. We learned a decision tree, decision table. So all those, it can go up to C3 and C4. See whether you can, what's the word used here? Analyze the whole thing and then come up with your own answer. Okay, so up to C4, yeah. So I want you to really pay attention in the revision and make sure you understand, because it's no longer C1 and C2, yeah. No longer C1 and C2, up to C4 level. Okay, so where was I? Okay, this one. Okay, bear with me. Okay, I need to open the question. Describe the 3 characteristics of a good code design. So this one is in general. Okay, uniqueness, yes. Conciseness, yes. Noel, you always have this typo. Tengok, senang saja nih. The, ikut saja. There is, there are, no. So I want 3 of you to like fix the grammar, yeah, very easy. Conciseness, uniqueness. Okay, this is when you design the code, which you have presented to me the other day, all right, for your primary key. Stability as well. Okay, there are more than 3 characteristics. So you can select the one that you prefer to provide. Okay, these are the 5 tables in purchase. So you already have this, so you just need to indicate FK and also PK. FK and PK. Okay, so for purchase order, this is correct. This is a PK, and then notice that supplier, or we do have supplier ID as our PK. So that's why if you see a supplier ID here, it should be FK, right? And for the next one, item number should be a PK. Any more unique attribute tak ada. So next, supply item. So I believe this is the bridge entity or associative entity. So for a bridge or associative entity, you should have PK FK. Okay, PK FK. So meaning it should be a PK and FK at the same time, right? Because unless if you don't do this, okay, if you don't do this, then you need to have say ID, okay. Then I will make that as my PK. But in the question, do we have any ID for this particular transaction? Tak ada. Both are FK. Because item number is from this, supplier ID is from here, means both are PK in another table. So in this case, since there's no additional PK given to us in the original table, so your table cannot function without PK, right? Don't forget, I think this is the same problem like the 2019 exam. Okay, don't forget this. All right, let me put it in. It is a PK, FK at the same time. You all know what is an associative entity, right? This is definitely an associative entity to solve the many-to-many relationship between item and supplier. Okay. Next, purchase item. Oh, I can see a PO number is from purchase order. It's a PK in purchase order, and item number is a PK from item. So similar case, it should be a PK FK. It should be a PK FK. Is it clear, everyone?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Noel?
Right.
Clear? What's that? I checked just now. 2019.
2019.
Mana sudah sini? 2019. 2019 pun sama juga problem dia. Ini. Okay, same thing. This is not a PK. So if this is a PK, then these two can just remain be your FK. All right. So same goes with this one. Okay. Let me go back to the past year question. Okay, next is what? Oh, based on the interview draw. Okay, let's see. Customer place many inquiries. An inquiry comes from one and only one customer. So this is one to many. One to many, correct. And then inquiry responded with quotation. A quotation is responded to only one inquiry. This is supposed to be one to one. One to one, correct. And then next is a quotation will be used to place many orders with the company. Each order would refer to only one quotation. Okay, this is one to many. So one quotation, many order. Okay, minimum is one. Okay, minimum is one. Is there's no mentioning of at least zero. Okay, next, an item may be listed on different orders, and order will usually contain many items, contain at least one, so definitely many to many relationship. So order, item, many to many. Okay, let's see, not required to resolve, so that's why we still have this many to many. Okay, not. Next is the DBDL for the quotation and order entities. Okay, let me see. Oh, dua saja apa? Identify and list the data attributes for quotation and order sahaja. Quotation and order sahaja. Okay, so for that one, quotation, so we'll take a look at this one, yeah. A quotation and also order. So the rest no need. So for ini tak payah. Ini also no need. Okay. So for quotation, your PK is quotation ID, boleh. And then your order is order ID. Quotation. A quotation, I don't think ada ini oh. There's no many relationship here, Noel. Siapa buat ni? Oh, Noel. There's no many relationship, so tak ada FK. So besides, kalau ada quotation, perhaps most important would be the date lah, kan? Things like the date and so on. So at least we put in a date there. Okay, so no inquiry ID. And then for order, order you have many relationship. One from quotation, one from item. Okay, so you need item code. Ada, very good. Lagi from quotation. Noel, this one should be what do you call that? Asterisk, correct? Noel, do you agree? Because there's many relationship from quotation, so you should get the PK from quotation, and I see your quotation PK is quotation ID, so it will become FK here, and then in your item, so I already know that your PK is item code, so it will become FK in the order. So besides the quantity, you can also put the order date lah. Okay, order. What's the? Or they use underscore. They use underscore. Okay, order date. Okay, so I put the date. Order date, and then for this one, position date. Okay. Any minimum number kah? Show clearly PK, FK, use the format. There's no minimum number of data attributes. Anyone would like to ask about this?
So the inquiry ID we clear out kah? Delete the ID.
You notice that inquiry and quotation is one-to-one.
Okay.
Unless here is one to many, so you need to add in the inquiry ID. Normally for our foreign key, we only look at the many relationship. Okay, I can see that in the quotation, there's no many relationship. So you just need to add in PK lah, right? Question number 2 is by Farah. What's the question? Okay, oh, ada scenario sini. Exact Software is a local software house, provides software development. Okay, they have problem with maintenance, and then client request to shorten the delivery of the software. They want to cut costs. They want to speed up implementation time. And then Exact Software had unwillingly obliged the request. So what happened? They shortened the system testing time. Oh no! Okay, so the first question, provide an example, describe each of the following methods of maintenance, corrective maintenance, or 5 marks. So corrective maintenance is to fix bugs. Yes, correct. Okay, example, logic error, fix logic errors. Okay, good. And then what else? Provide one example cukup. Okay. And then for perfective maintenance, it's about changing of a business requirement. I think more than that lah. Okay. Perfective maintenance. Maintenance should be here. Due to the business requirements. So business requirements might be due to new markets, new information required, or new technologies. So the example, you can get it from here. Provide online link, replace existing code to more efficient code, add new feature in the report, and then I'm sure there are still a system that has a command line interface, still in CLI interface. Ask you all to change it to GUI. Previously in my in Lahad, that particular company, they're still using CLI, command line interface. Everything is text based. So the reason why they hired me was because I've learned Visual Basic, and the manager in fact wanted to change everything to GUI. All right, so that is an example of perfective maintenance. Ini salah lah.
Okay.
That is not an example of the perfective maintenance. It can be like example, it can be okay, improve layout. Okay, next is what? Explain what system testing is. Justify the reason why system testing is necessary. 3+4. So 3 marks for the explanation. Similar to our tutorial question, no?
Need example kah?
Example? No, only the reason. So
Okay.
you need to add in. You need to add in, ensure the system interfaces correctly with the other system. What does it mean? It means all the programs integrated as a whole. Okay. Because if we start with the unit testing, it only involves each individual module. If we go next, the link testing, we only involve those modules such depending on each other. And then when we do system testing, it means we test the system as a whole, all the modules. Okay. Mhm. Okay, so this is the purpose that can interfaces or system interfaces with other system. Kalau ada system, not really, not other system,
Okay.
not other system. System testing is where? System testing should be in the development. Programming. Sini. Unit testing, individual, then testing only for those modules that depend on each other. System testing, okay, to ensure individual program can work properly as this one. Can work properly as an entire whole system. Is this correct? Ensure that individual program can work properly as an entire whole system. As a whole system, as a whole system. Nama. Okay. What else? Because 3 marks, right? Performed by end users, operation group, and project team. Okay, so another point is performed by dot 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 and dot 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 dot. The 3 people are end users, operation group, and project team, and then using what? Live data. Okay, so here using live data. So you need to explain it properly lah. This I believe it's 3 marks just now. Okay, it's 3 marks. Three. 2 reasons why is it necessary. Ya, masih boleh dapat markah lah. Okay. I would say refer to notes for the key point, and then you can rephrase your answer there lah. Because we don't want the plagiarism rate is high.
Okay.
I would say to verify, because we are testing this as a whole system, right? Verify all components correctly integrated. I'm sure when you do your visual programming assignment, I believe one of the criteria should be whether it is properly assembled, whether it's properly integrated, your module with your friend's module. So you need to do the system testing. Okay, correctly integrated. This one, it's not really like showing us that this is a system testing, because system testing means we test it as a whole. All the individual program can work entirely. So verify that they are correctly integrated. and so on. So the rest you refer from the notes. Okay, next question is the two most popular UATs, beta and alpha. So explain 4 marks each. Oh, Farrell, kalau exam 4 marks each ni tidak cukup ini. 4 marks each. So beta testing carried out by selected customer. Okay, correct. And then for alpha testing, normally it is performed at the client place. Okay, developed for the client, and so it is done at the software developer's premise. Okay. That's why it is performed in-house. Beta testing means more than one. Okay, finally the last one. Oh, what's the time? 3:39 already. Okay, sekejap saja. Okay, let's see. Question 3, local bank. Have I seen this question?
No.
No. Macam I've seen this question before.
When you just
Kan?
when you just turn on, you just ask if anyone can do.
Oh,
The question is almost the same.
yeah, almost the same. This time it's a fixed deposit account system. Just now it's a saving account system, and this time only 300 branches. Yeah, and then the previous one is 500 branches. Oh, I think I'm confused with the other course this morning, because this morning we have what was it? Group collaboration. HQ need to communicate with the 500 branches. Okay, no wonder I see like this is similar. Okay, sorry. So briefly, okay, tengok sini ya. Using the above scenario, explain the changeover method, direct changeover. So the old system apa? Using COBOL. Wow, bank guna direct changeover, unbelievable. Yeah, because it will affect 300 branches. Wow. Who is that SA suggesting direct changeover? Oh, the impact of failure is too much. 500,000 customers throughout the country. Oh my goodness. Okay, direct changeover. Let me see Kelly's answer. Select a suitable cutoff. Yes. Okay. The bank will immediately stop the older system. Okay, so what is the older system? Developed in an old, developed using COBOL. Okay, so perhaps because developed using COBOL to show that you are explaining using the scenario. Kelvin, using the above scenario. So I add in this one to show that you understand which one is which. Correct me if I make a mistake, yeah. And start the new system. New system, what is the new system? The new fixed deposit account system. It doesn't mention about the new system, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The second one, parallel changeover, run both old and new systems simultaneously. Okay. Over a certain period of time using the same input for both systems. Correct. Outputs from both are compared and any errors are corrected until the new, okay, let's use this name, new fixed deposit account system. Until the new Okay, fixed deposit account system, because you need to use the scenario. Proves to be satisfactory. Then this is where the old system is discontinued and the new one takes its place. All right. Okay, next question. Do we need to use the scenario also? Oh yeah, if the project team has decided to use parallel changeover, two reasons why this approach is more appropriate in the above scenario. So I will see. Kelvin, see, the first reason is that the scale of this implementation is going as huge. Okay, good. Okay, ada sini. Very good. Oops. Very good. Would have a high risk of failure if direct changeover is used. So you must remember, yeah. I just put a remark here. I put a remark. If the impact of system failure will affect many what do you call that, branches, many, if the impact of system failure will affect many, choose the less risky approach. Like in this case, we have pilot, just an example, pilot and phase. But then again, accordingly lah. This one is accordingly, depending on the scenario. I choose the most, can we say that most? Most less risky. Is there such a word?
No.
Most less risky. So in this case, this is the okay. This is the most less risky. So in this case, since we are comparing between direct changeover and also, what is it? Parallel. So we select parallel. Okay, we select parallel, not a pilot and phase in this case, just to let you know. If it's risky, I think I will be making you confused. If the system conversion is risky, choose less risky approach. Okay. Second, the bank will have sufficient resources. Okay, here you are assuming they have sufficient resources. Why would you say it has sufficient resources?
500 employees, so many. I guess I just assume it's the bank with 300 branches will have a lot of resources.
So you need to add into your explanation sufficient based on the large size of the organization. Okay.
Okay. There's another question. There's another reason I wanted to choose, but I don't know if correct or not. The compatibility and the compatibility can't. The comparable.
Compatibility. Tengok.
No, there's like Like the old and new system are comparable. Like it cannot.
Macam tidak, oh.
Okay.
Macam tidak. Major change in functionalities.
Okay,
Major change. Major change in functionalities. There are new features not even found in the COBOL, so a bit difficult to do comparison. So I think perhaps you can choose. Adakah? Tiada kan? Okay lah, good. Yeah, you do not add in the compatibility because it's definitely not compatible. Okay, good. Okay, finally, last question. Oh yeah, look at that time. You haven't even done your presentation. See, master data needs to be migrated, all system to new system. Different incompatible system with different data formats. Memang confirm lah not compatible. These are automated and manual. Explain the methods of data migration or direct from the nodes. Okay, automated. Let's see, let me read first. The automated approach. It means the data must be converted into a standard format first. This need to be done. For example, like you must have the ODBC, right? Okay, for automated approach, that is correct. And then for manual key in, normally we need what do you call that, routine? Let me see.
What routine?
Oh, macam tak boleh sebab this one is incompatible kan. Kalau incompatible, a difficult process. Yeah, here it's difficult because you need to do this. First, you need to print the data from the old system first, okay, and then after that need to key in manually using the printed data. Okay, and then key in manually into the new system. This one can might be your first job task if you are new, fresh graduate.
Need to do this.
Mana tahu, because you're the most junior one, of course they will ask you to do that.
Junior do manual keying. Oh my god.
Hey, only those people who understand about the problem with matching data field, the problems of new data field, okay, about the code design. This one is difficult. You cannot simply ask the clerk or data and unless you go and train them first. But hopefully, your project will be different a bit. It depends, because perhaps sometimes if they really want to like keep the old system data, they need someone to do this. And then another way of doing this is what we call as what's the name? Because we don't have this in our system design phase, either you develop from scratch or you purchase the software package, and then there's another one, outsourcing. Normally people will outsource system development that includes drudge work like manual data entry. Don't worry, unless you are the third-party company who take up the system development approach, which is being outsourced to your company. Okay, hi Kelvin. What else?
Is automated very expensive or something? Cannot. Is the automated approach expensive?
Kalau automated, the problem is when you have in the old system you only have say 5 tables, and then in the new system you have like 20 tables. So do you think you can write a program that can extract from the 5 tables, put the data into the 20 tables? Susah kan?
Oh, okay.
That's why you print the old data, and then where it doesn't exist, then you need to decide, okay, we need a new code design, like for yours, speed bus, the Kudat is KDK, so you are going to make sure that everything is standardized, otherwise it's GIGO, garbage in, garbage out. Okay, what else? Okay, last one. 2 reasons why would you choose the automated method. Automated method, let me see. Oh, without error. Less resources. Why less resources? This one, why do you say that it is less resources?
Because that use need less manpower.
Okay, and then this one actually talks about more accurate data migration.
Oh.
But then the first thing what you need to do, you need to create the routine, the program to do that.
Yeah.
And then can you do that?
Cannot buy this thing.
By someone out there need to like, oh, this is for bank. Mana tahu for how about the others? They have different. Then you need to design a system. Okay, key in so many tables. Okay, key in. Oh, susah oh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Kan susah oh.
Oh.
So need a group work lah, group work. Okay. Okay, I think I can see that you understand. No more, yeah. 5 minutes left. Do y'all need to go anyway? After this, after 4?
I'm not sure, and maybe 4:30.
Okay, masih sempat lagi. Okay. Okay, let me go for toilet break, and then you're ready with your presentation, yeah?
Okay.
Okay, I'm back. Thank you for waiting. Please proceed with the presentation. And I will start recording.
Good afternoon, and this is the
Good
last week of
afternoon.
our presentation, which is the system design, outputs or reports. And the agenda for today is only one, which is reports. And I deliver my presentation to Farah.
Okay. Okay. For our presentation reports. So for report number 1, we have a top 5 ticket sales by route for the month of January 2021. So the report content will be, the report shows the top 5 most sales received of different route from the bus ticketing system in a single month. Who will be using this report? It's for the sales managers or sales department. And the purpose will be to enable managers to analyze which places have the most chosen destination by the user. This helps managers to improve their marketing strategy for other route to increase their future sales.
Okay, one moment, yeah.
Okay.
So this is monthly. So monthly, you will show by route. Example of route like KK Kudat begitu kan?
Yeah.
So it will list the top 5 routes in terms of sales. And then the purpose is for the manager to analyze which places have the most chosen destination. Okay, next report.
Okay. My presentation to Kelvin lah.
Did you all do this for your visual programming assignment? The report?
No.
Means I can still reject your proposal, or means it cannot be done using Visual Basic.
Oh.
Kan basic what you have for visual programming.
Not good enough.
Not enough time.
Yeah.
Alat incomplete kan best kalau both SAD and the SAD take care of the first 3 phases, and then your VP take care of the system development, system implementation.
It's like that perfect lah.
Yeah, perfect. Oh, then you have one product before you go out for your internship, or you can already mention, I have developed together with my classmates a bus ticketing system using visual programming, and we're using the system development life cycle as our methodology. That's something to put in your resume, what?
But right now, my skill not
time,
good. Now my
Yeah.
skill not good enough. My skill not good enough to make it work.
Okay.
Yeah, the report.
Later I will go and see how your system looks like. But then I need to. Do I need to have the Visual Basic, or I can just run it from the EXE?
Probably need have visual
I
basic.
think yeah.
Mesti ada lah. I no need lah. I don't have. I don't have Visual Basic at the moment. Okay. What is your second report?
The second report is the ticket sales for the year 2020. The report will show the total sales of the bus ticketing system for each month from January to December 2020. A general manager will be using it, and the data will be used to determine the sales performance each year. If the report shows a drop in performance, indicate the action need to be made to solve the problem and maintain sustainability.
Okay. Do you all remember what are the changes that I asked you all to improve last week?
So far the wording only, the content. That's all.
Okay. So thank you so much. So let me show you. Okay. Yeah. My turn to present. Okay lah, I give you content macam okay. Macam okay ah. Can I deduct marks? Content berapa? 10 ah. I give you 10. And then presentation also good. 5 full mark. So your total is 220 over 240. Okay, in terms of the marking, let's I think siapa sudah tu? Noel kan? You have the access. So meaning last one would be tinggal ini lagi lah 40 marks. Okay, 40 marks. So the 40 marks is actually very small very small. 40 marks from your weekly class deliverable, you already have 220. So waiting for what is your mark out of 40, and then that is your total marks for submission.
Oh yeah, Mr. Page number 1 start from where?
Page number 1, you can start from your content. You can, because your table of contents, normally that one people use the Roman 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can start from introduction.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Semua sudah ada kan?
Yeah.
So I want you to double check everything. I don't want inconsistency. If there's an inconsistency, then out of the 40 marks, sayang itu sini. Because I already checked yours, right? So left with 40 marks. Due date is tonight. Please put in the private comment after you have submitted lah.
Oh, the final submission tonight. All the document.
What all document? Only one report.
The report.
Only one report. Where is it already? Here. Must have all this. Okay, and then here I assign to Noel only lah. So this is rubrics, same thing. As mentioned in the case study, it should be at the same day of the last day of the class as the last day of the submission of the report, final report. So means today. You just need to add in the week, just now the, what do you call, the week 14, is it week 14? Week 14, right? Week 14 presentation. Any question?
No.
The final, the case report is all the thing combined together.
Semua combine.
Oh.
Semua combine. I thought already combined before this. Tinggal masuk the report just now.
Yeah, just some correction.
Oh yeah, include the correction. must be corrected in the final report lah. The one that you have here, no need to do anything already lah. And I will send you all. When is our 10 kata? 10 of May is our FOA, right? So I will send you all invitation, meet invitation lah. Okay?
Okay.
Soon. Soon, not now. I guess that's all for today.
Okay, Miss.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Miss.
All the best. I'll see you next month and submit on time, yeah?
Okay.
Bye.
Okay, Miss.
Okay.
Thank
Bye-bye,
you.
Miss.
Bye bye.
Welcome.